Satellite 3D is a virtual studio software that lets you plan out shots in terms of lighting for a shoot, saving money and time, and is especially helpful if you're renting equipment or space. There's a lot of detail in this software, and I think it's pretty cool actually. Today I'm going to be talking about three-point lighting theory and a few other basic lighting setups. Three-point lighting uses, well, three lights, one being the key light with the most intensity, creating the brightest highlight. Second is the fill light, which balances the shadows created by the key light. Lastly is the backlight. This is usually the dimmest and helps highlight the subject so they stand out from the background. I wanted to use the same three lights in each setup to really play with the versatility of one three-point lighting setup. The key light in my setup is a 10.5 centimeter accent tube, my backlight is a lamp reflector, and my fill light is a softbox. Softboxes are a horizontal tent shape made with a front panel of translucent cloth that's used to diffuse the light and create soft light. Soft light has much more diffuse shadows compared to hard light. A Godox AD200 Pro is the light source used with each of these tools. I named this setup Hope because even though the model's expression is a little creepy, I imagine I'd use this setup of direct and diffused light in a scene with uplifting and soft emotions. The key light is pretty straight on, creating a well-lit and bright subject. This next setup has a really simple change that makes a huge difference. The key light is almost pointing straight down onto the subject's face, creating a very dark, mysterious, and ominous look. I aptly named this setup Fear. I started to get more comfortable with Satellite 3D and had some fun with this one. Inspired by horror with very unsettling, unnatural shadows, both the key light and softbox are placed on the ground, angled up at the subject's face. The backlight was set up as a hair light farther back, but almost directly behind the subject, giving her an otherworldly glow. Next is the Rembrandt lighting technique, which is my favorite lighting technique I've learned about so far. Rembrandt was a Dutch painter, and one of his signatures is an upside-down triangle on the cheek opposite of where the key light would be. I experimented a little more with this technique and tried a more dramatic version with one light, still achieving this upside-down triangle on the subject's face. These last two, I was just having complete fun. This is called split lighting. I used a softbox and a reflector to shine light only on the left side of the subject's face. On this setup, I only shone one light on the subject's face and used two backlights, one pointing at the backdrop, one pointing at her hair. Overall, I really like how Satellite 3D gives you such a realistic space to plan and play around with. If you are a photographer or videographer, make sure to check out Satellite 3D so you can save some time on your next shoot.